Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're entering the world of social skills, and we're going to be talking about the glue guy. The glue guy is the person who either throws a social event or initiates one. And you will notice that this glue guy is one of the main reasons why your group consistently gets together. Here's the thing about being a glue guy though. The glue guy rarely gets any praise. I recall a few years back when I was surrounded by a group of people who seemed as though that they would always hang out even if there wasn't the glue guy. I noticed something. I noticed that this atmosphere with all these different people, it was amazing. And I looked at the glue guy, who, by the way, I didn't know that this guy was the main reason that this entire group was getting together in the first place. Just for the sake of today's episode, let's call the glue guy Randy. I thought, what is exactly Randy doing with his life? Because with Randy, this guy always wanted to be social. He wanted to go to bars. He wanted to go to parties. He wanted to throw birthday events and much more. And if you would not listen to Randy when he wanted to throw a social event, he would keep buzzing you non-stop. So here I was, surrounded by this group of people. I was having a good time, but I was looking at Randy and I'm thinking, this is a guy that does not have his priorities in order. Unfortunately, Randy, he's going to be playing catch up in life. A couple of months goes on by, and at this point, Randy seems a little bit more aloof. You could tell that he's doing certain things behind the scenes that's causing him to take up a lot of attention. And this is when I noticed something. When Randy suddenly got busy, the group was not hanging out that much. I didn't learn anything from this though. I thought, maybe the group in itself is very busy, just like Randy. More months goes on by, and what happens now is that Randy initiates a meetup. The group gets together, and we meet up at Applebee's, which was a staple. All the boys, we would all go to Applebee's, and Randy is somewhat dressed up. We sit down, we order our food, and then Randy, he asks for the attention. He says, guys, these past couple of years of knowing you guys has been amazing. We've created a lot of memories together, and it's been something that I will remember for the rest of my life. I thought, why the heck is Randy speaking like this? And then Randy, he said that he was going to be moving. When Randy said that he was going to be moving not to only a different state, but to a different country, I felt it. And you could tell that the different members in the group also felt it. This meeting in Applebee's was not just a regular meeting. It was a farewell party. Randy, he was going to be leaving. And after Randy left, a couple of months goes on by. Those months turn into a year, and that year turned into 2 years. And what I noticed then was that when Randy was around, we did not feel his presence. But when Randy left, only then did we feel his presence. That's when we began to understand what exactly Randy contributed to the group. He was the glue guy. He was the reason that the group was getting together in the first place. And he was the individual that had one of the most thankless positions out there. Because for you to be the glue guy, you need to be a very mature individual. Because after Randy left, there were certain moments when the different members in the group, we would try to take up the role of the glue guy. And it was difficult let's say you're trying to plan an event for 6 people. If you've never thrown an event, you think that this is a very easy thing to do. You think any dummy could do it. But try throwing an event for 6 people. You'll notice that the older that someone is, let's say they're in their 30s, these guys have priorities at this point. They have work. They may have a relationship, a family. So to coordinate a day where all 6 of these people get together, that in itself is difficult. Choosing a venue that all of you guys agree on, that is difficult. From the 6 members, 4 get along, but 2 don't. And the 2 people are messaging you. They're saying, well, if Johnny comes, then I'm not coming. If Billy comes, then I'm not coming. But you want the entire group together. So now you're managing these different emotions. When you throw an event, only then can you understand what the glue guy is about. And when the glue guy within your group leaves, that is also when you start to feel the power of this position. In this channel, I've spoken about the beloved hype man before. And the beloved hype man is the person who notices very small things in human beings and will amplify it. These small things are meaningful information. So if someone says, hey man, sorry for being late. I was at the hospital. What are you up to? A lot of people will just answer the question, what are you up to? But the beloved hype man will notice that small sentence of you were in the hospital. Point being, the beloved hype man is a beloved character. The glue guy too should be the beloved character because the glue guy becomes more important as we begin to mature. The more that we begin to mature, unless someone takes up that role of initiating social events and throwing social events, then you guys can live under the same location, but you guys are all going to live scattered lives. The final thing that I want to say is that if you know a glue guy within your group, every now and then you want to appreciate them a little bit more. You want to say, yo, good stuff for throwing this event. How was it to throw this event? How about this? Next time you're going to throw an event, I want to be there. I want to see exactly what you do. And when you do something like this, the glue guy will appreciate that. And not only that, you will learn that an event does not just happen out of the blue moon. There is intent, work, and focus that is put behind every single event. So that's for one group. If you know a glue guy, acknowledge that. But let's say you don't know a glue guy. Let's say you are the glue guy and you're at that position right now where you're thinking, nah, I'm going to stop being the glue guy. No one ever gives me any props. Understand this. You being the glue guy is a masterclass on social skills. It's a masterclass on human nature. You are learning a lot of soft skills that will relay over beautifully to other parts of your life. You are learning skill sets such as team building, listening skills, managing emotions, commanding the troops, organizing details, throwing an event. These are skill sets that you can apply to your job, to your family, and to other parts of your life. So even though you're not getting props, understand that you are evolving as a person from it. The glue guy is in the same tier as the beloved hype man. Both entities are very much needed in social skills, and you truly feel their presence when they, unfortunately, one day move away. If you enjoyed today's talk, go on and drop that like for me right on below. And thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel.